Well, hello everyone, and this is going to be kind of a revamping of my Vinyl Finds of All Kinds series. I'm now going to call it Vinyl and CD Finds because I'm going to be adding more compact discs. Okay, so let's see, where do I begin? Well, I begin first with a 45. It's a vinyl, obviously, and it's Jan and Dean, and it's a white label promo, and it's Baby Talk, one of my favorite songs, and I always describe this song from my mom's collection. When I was a kid, she had 45s that I used to listen to, and when I first was getting into records on my little Mickey Mouse phonograph, and that's how I got into a lot of 50s stuff. And she had this 45. Of course, it was on the blue-green original label, you know. And the B-side I always like, too, and it's Jeanette, Get Your Hair Done, which is a lot of fun. And the end of that song, I always mention it, has a very shocking, scary ending on it. At the time, as a little kid, 3, 4 years old, playing this, kind of gave me the creeps, the end of it. If you hear this song, you'll know what I mean. It's a startling, abrupt ending to the song. And I've always liked that single. It's one of my favorite singles. I played the B-side more as a kid. I didn't know an A-side from a B-side back then. so that's 45. Now we're going to talk about to show more vinyl. I guess I'll go back and forth with the vinyls and the CDs here. Let's do it back and forth. Here we go. Bob Dylan, Slow Train Coming, one of my very, very favorite Bob Dylan albums. I have this on vinyl, and I got it on CD used for $4.99. It's in great shape. I played this in the car, and I got to tell you, folks, this is one of the reasons why I've been back to CDs, because it just sounds so crisp, so loud, so clear, so defined. And as much as I like the warm sound of vinyl, I got to tell you, I really enjoyed listening to this one in the car. And also, the same day that I bought that one, I had bought this. This is Heart, Dreamboat Annie. Again, this goes $2.99. I won't go through the prices, but you know, these days you can buy used CDs very cheaply. And again, I couldn't believe the sound quality of songs like Magic Man and Crazy on You. Well, it's why I fell in love with CDs in the first place, because they just sound so good. And most of them, if they're done right, you know. So there's another CD for you. Now, I don't know where I'm going to go with Elvis yet, okay? Elvis Presley, I wound up picking up this. This was only $4. King Creole, played it in the car. And even though this might not be the greatest quality disc, I still thought it sounded pretty phenomenal, you know, compared to what I'd been listening to recently for Elvis. Now, I don't know, there's a CD set. I know Ed of the King's Court had it. It's a collection of all of Elvis's CDs and all in one package. I don't know if I'm going to get that. I don't know where I'm going to go with CDs for Elvis yet, but there's a start. The Pretenders' Greatest Hits. Now, this one I kind of got screwed on. I didn't realize. I thought that I had pretty much read accurately. The index is only $3 to buy this used, and when I played it, I realized there were two important songs I thought were on here that are not on here, and that's one of them is My City Was Gone, which is from the Learning to Crawl album. It's not on here. And also from the first debut album, Mystery Achievement. And those are not here, so I really have little use for this particular CD now. But it was $3. So, okay. Peggy Lee, Best of Peggy Lee. Instead of being bombarded with a bunch of Peggy Lee albums, I decided to just go for this. And I'm sure there's more Peggy Lee that is good, but this was only a couple of dollars. Let's see now. Okay, let's go over to Elle King. Her new album, Shake the Spirit. Really liking this album. I played it 3, 4 times already. At first it was just so. I'm liking it more and more. I'm going to segue this into the vinyl because I bought the vinyl for this album. And here it is. I haven't opened it yet. Okay, really like this album. I'm going to make a video at some point on Elle King showing her 2 albums. And the hit, or I don't know if it's a hit, but the popular song from this one is Shame. And this is one of the reasons why people like vinyl. I mean, the artwork is so much nicer. You know, when it's larger size packaging, obviously. Um, let's keep moving along here. Got a lot of female artists I can see. Pat Benatar, Crimes of Passion, in my opinion, her best album. Again, this one was $1.99, $2, great shape. What the hell? Picked up another CD. Dusty Springfield. He's got 2 albums on here, as you can see. Kind of a 2-for-1 album shot. Now, the quality on this one wasn't that good. I played it. But then again, I'm thinking that some of Dusty's original songs weren't really recorded that great anyway. But this wasn't one of the better CDs quality-wise. And now we're looking at, this isn't even open. This is $4.99 sealed. Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual, one of my favorite albums of all time from the 80s or any time. Every song is a winner. It's all the way through, consistently great album as far as I'm concerned. And a pleasure to have it on CD again. And now my guilty pleasure that I'm going to show you. That's right, I don't care. It's a Sunshine Day, the best of the Brady Bunch. That's right. Listen to this. It reminds me of being a kid. You know, I used to watch that show as a kid, and there's a lot of corny songs on here that make you think of the good old days and the 70s when it was sunshine and not so much gloom and doom like we have today. And with that, as Beetle Brad might say, I am out of here.